going to talk about qualitative data analysis. Let me go full screen. Okay, so in qualitative data analysis, you use codes, and the codes are words or phrases that represent a key theme or idea. Codes are used to categorize the data. Where coding is the process of organizing the data into chunks that are similar in meaningful ways. So what I mean by that is you read what people said and you look for common themes to where these chunks accumulate. And the goal it is to produce a code structure and codes contain all the codes themes derived from the study. So data analysis usually occurs in 3 iterative stages: open coding, axial coding, selective coding. Let's go into that a little bit more. So open coding, it is the initial pass through the data. You locate initial themes and name/code them. So if someone says, I was stressed out about my partner's diabetes, that was what they said in the interview. A theme you could write next to that is partner stress. And then you generate many themes during this process because you just write down what comes to mind. So the next step is axial coding. It's the second pass through the data, and you focus on themes more than the data. And you identify if closely related themes can be combined, and if broad categories can be divided into more specific categories. So here's axial coding example. They started out with personal coping, and others to help cope, and they changed it to avoidance coping, emotional responses, assuming responsibility by taking action, all the sub themes of personal coping, and then another theme was using others to help cope. So last type of coding is selective coding. So in this coding, you looked selectively for cases that illustrate each theme, identify the best direct quote for each theme. So here are some examples of selective coding. Avoidance coping. I was quiet for the rest of the day. Emotional responses. I kicked him where he had surgery. C. Assuming responsibility by taking action is the theme. And the quote is, I made deals with them so they'd mind when I'm babysitting. And that's the end.